fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Wait, yeah, who? What?
Go
Who
away.
the fuck is that guy?
You're not for.
That
You're not for late.
Guy is. I have that artwork in my campaign as well.
That's nobody.
One of the mages of the Order of Gold.
Oh. I'm not even gonna say Ramon. I'll tell you his name.
Oh, we have pictures.
I'll
of
tell you
Dreadnought
his first
now.
name. His first
Yeah.
name is Jimmy.
Oh,
Is his name
Oh, boy.
Jimmy Chunkers?
It is not. I should find some music for this.
Alright. By the way, he's Siegfried. Can you two make anything out of that machine or what's left of it?
Get sad music.
Roll knowledge engineering. It's probably a +12.
Okay, I have a plan. Okay, we're going to. Where is it? No, I don't have it on my little bar.
Is anyone rolling anything?
I'm waiting.
Sorry, I had to find it.
Well, I was
first.
trying to get you to do it, but fine.
Oh, sorry. I thought Siegfried was doing it. I forget you
God.
have it.
I have all the knowledge
Uh,
because I have high int, so it's a pretty easy thing to increase. Well, that was worthless. Anyway.
yeah. So, the remains of the machine are clearly unworkable to both of you. Even with a 90 is still pretty good.
It's pretty melted.
It's pretty melted.
Anything you think we can recover of it?
I mean, you could probably take some parts, but you don't know what they do. I should roll something, actually. Okay, that got destroyed too. So, one thing that is now apparent, although destroyed, Siegfried will notice that there is a damaged memory crystal in the workings of the machine.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm just going to take that still.
You gonna say anything about it?
I mean, I'm going to mention that there's a damaged memory crystal. I don't think there's any way of repairing it. I don't think
Could try
mending would
mending.
work.
We can try mending.
Uh.
I'll cast mending.
Yeah, why don't we try mending it?
You can try it. That's I don't get to tell you until you try.
Yeah, I'll cast mending.
I
Was it
believe
meant?
that will not work, though.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, no,
I figure
it
it'll
works on
just
multiple
repair
items
the
or not.
actual
Yeah.
gem, but not the memory.
Yeah.
But that means that the data that's in it will at least be accessible, even if it's corrupted.
Luna, that's probably for you seeing, where the
Most of
Sentinels
this
came
stuff
from.
seemed to be
This music is
activated by me at
bumming
this
me
point.
out.
Very sad.
I'm gonna keep playing the music till you're all breaking down.
No.
You're a
Good luck
Wait.
breaking me with music.
Why can I not hear it?
If your music turned off.
Let me refresh.
I mean, my music's at max and it's still really quiet.
It's quite a quiet song, I think.
I could just hear like very faint piano somewhere in the distance.
It's Bear Killer playing the piano.
What, from heaven? Or hell,
He
or
has
wherever the
4
fuck.
hands to do with. So.
Where do animals go when they die?
Hell.
Nirvana, probably.
Hell.
Yeah, I could see that.
So,
But yeah,
Sounds like Nirvana.
Fair chance that memory crystal has something containing this from the saint, so probably.
I guess Luna should just try taking it.
I mean, nothing's gonna happen.
It's see if you can fix it someplace down the road.
I'm going to
Yeah, maybe
scoop
we
up
can
what
give
goop
it
I
to someone
can.
to fix.
Maybe
From,
the dealer's
Senra,
run can
by the way.
fix it.
You gather more Senra goop. You're getting quite a collection of Senra goop at this point.
I'm going to just pour it into the same jar.
Do you want to see if you can find any
Gross.
Collect enough
Decent
parts, you
parts.
get a free Senra!
That is an iffy prize at best.
Granta, you want to see if you can recover any Senkus parts?
Oh, I've got some Senkus parts, like an eyeball and some of his cheek.
Okay.
That's also in a separate jar.
So,
Seth?
Senra's going to go... I feel like the rest of them are northwest, back towards Atrogate.
Quickly, bring up the map.
Hey, Seth?
Where is it?
Do you have a way of informing your empire of things?
No. I haven't had much ability of messaging them as you do.
I mean, you can send a letter to your parents.
I mean, I thought maybe since you were a paladin or whatever, maybe you had something special.
We could inform the we
Pray
could
to the
inform
Emperor.
the loaded deck, and they could pass on the
Rah!
one for us.
Rah!
We probably should do that.
Oh god, he moved.
Is the bear
I'll
alive
do it.
again?
Take him down, Otterly.
Anyway,
Alright.
that poorly drawn dragon attack aside...
I guess we go northwest.
I mean, I could try praying, but I feel like that would be irresponsible.
Dear Emperor, I got a message for you from my friend.
If your emperor has some way of hearing prayers somehow, then go ahead and try it. We'll see what happens.
I just feel like he's not the kind of being to pass messages along.
I mean,
I think it's worth
This
trying.
is the grave of one of his friends.
I mean, you could
Being
try praying.
desecrated. You should probably try praying.
You know what? That's actually a really good point. Alright.
Are you sure you want to do this from the flip side?
Oh
Good
god,
point.
no.
Let's head back topside.
Maybe we should head
I'm
back
not
first.
comfortable being here longer than we need to anyway, so. Quickly, James, roll knowledge religion.
Okay, I will roll knowledge religion for you.
Right, I'm almost there myself.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Oh, he can do it.
There we go.
He's a strong, independent.
I'll take that one.
Yeah, that's a good roll.
To recall
So, are you
what
praying?
prayers I know of the Emperor.
The Emperor has very simple prayers. He personally was not a huge dictator of how to worship him. Most of the religion was built about his followers coming up with
I'm going
ideas.
to gospel sing a prayer about the Emperor.
The most
and-
simple one is a simple prayer and dedication to a life of service and honor.
I'm also going to try and work in the fact that someone defiled the saint's tomb.
So, both of you are praying, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting.
You're on hold. I'm sorry to tell you.
We're in the queue.
You stand there! Or kneel,
Nothing.
your choice. I mean, you
I'm
can kneel
kneeling.
and then you'll be the same height as Seth.
I wouldn't.
I'm kneeling
I'd
as well.
still be a lot taller than Seth. No,
Let's
I'm
go
fucking
back
tiny.
to the Blue Mountain.
I'm going to stand, for only those who can stand strong can truly serve the Emperor. We're not inside the tomb.
We're locked in, guys.
We're not going to do the prayer from inside the
People are
defiled tomb,
desecrating your saint's
Wait.
tomb!
including us.
Including us!
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Have we been inside the other tomb?
Some of us have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it the same?
As you pray,
Okay.
Seth obviously does this a lot.
Oh,
He's a paladin.
Emperor.
There'll be just a moment where both of you feel a little tingle.
Oh,
You'll do that more often.
And then everyone else will begin to feel a little tingle.
Ah, no.
oh yeah!
No,
Tingle.
God. Seth, get it off me.
And then...
Oh,
Get it off.
I really hope this works.
and
And
then...
Logan just catches fire.
There is just a bit of magical energy appearing around the area.
Oh my god!
We actually got a fucking miracle.
Seth's
And
not
there's
gonna
a
be able to speak.
flash of light. And a figure
My
appears.
golden coat flew out of
Wait.
sight.
Oh,
Is that Gambit? I can't see it.
it's totally
It's
gonna
like
be a
Gambit.
judge.
Probably
And
gonna
the
be a
figure
judge, yeah.
looks around for a few moments, his form flickering slightly as if it isn't quite there.
Hello.
And then he looks at the party. He sees Seth. Logan looks at them, looks across, sees wait, I can't see. Oh, there's Siegfried. Sees the rest of the party, and then goes, "Oh, hello, ladies."
Oh no.
Seth, I very much don't like this person.
What a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I wasn't expecting to find anyone in here, let alone a lovely group such as yourself.
Let me see an image of this guy I need to assess.
May I introduce myself? I am Captain Raylo, at your
Hello,
service.
Captain Raylo. I like him. He's got
Evil.
this crazy,
I approve of
terrifying
this man.
yellow hand. I like it.
Detect evil? God.
Yep, I'm taking it on the man.
He's not evil.
Thank you.
Um,
Okay.
I don't know, Seth, you may be wrong.
Did the prayer work?
What brings you to... Oh, hello, and, sorry, who are you?
Wait, is that to me?
Yes, since you spoke.
I am Sergeant Ephithrin Volchmere. I am the,
Okay,
I
okay,
guess
okay.
I lead the group around.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. And what are your names?
I'm Ahi, the brains of the outfit.
Lovely to meet you. And you? Miss? Quiet type?
Luna? Or
I can appreciate
Sorry, I'm
the
jiggling.
I can appreciate the strong silent type, don't worry.
Lunaria.
A pleasure. And hello to the rest of you. Oh my word, that's a big bird.
Mitya is going to squawk and flap his wings as a means of introduction.
Here, you can eat him if you want.
What wonderful. Right, so...
perception.
What?
I'm looking for any symbology on him.
I have to admit, there are definitely markings on his body. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting to meet anyone here. So, what brings you to this cave?
Do I recognize any of the symbols?
I feel we can ask you the same question.
Yeah.
You will
what-
recognize at least one of them as a mark of the Emperor.
I think this guy's an Imperial captain.
I feel we could ask a similar question. We have been tasked to hunt down a troublesome being across this land, and this adventure has brought us up to here.
They found the Emperor's lance.
They desecrated a saint's
fucking tattling.
grave.
I didn't know
You
such thing.
desecrated a saint's grave?
They did.
No,
No.
no.
I'm
Senkus,
technically
Senris
the
did.
incarnation
No.
of the saints. Why would I desecrate my own grave?
Wait, this
Can we
is
be
the
more
saint's
specific
grave.
with
Wait,
the days?
wait. You're the reincarnation of the... Oh my. Okay, I think... You know, I really wanted the short version originally, but I think I have to hear all of it now. Because this sounds very complicated. Oh my god, that is the Lance of the Emperor!
Does it have a name? I mean, other than
And Penetrator.
I really hope that's not
I
its name.
think that one must be... Does it shoot beams of light?
Kinda?
Yeah, and it fucking hit Alfarian.
Oh, it goes really far!
Yes! Oh, that one must be Darksbane!
That's
Oh.
a cool name!
Oh,
Very on the nose.
Kinda, yeah.
It's
Emperor! Emperor was a very literal man, as you may well
He
know.
said, "What? The Emperor's dead." Ah!
Anyway, yes, okay, well, I may have misjudged you. You seem like a man of great character as well. How did you get that? Oh no, I should
Well, let
ask
us
the
tell
commander.
you the tale of a hero known as Sir Bercula of the flip side.
I
Yes.
believe when... this was originally in 2 shards. When they were merged, I think I empowered my will onto it? Frankly, I'm just glad it didn't blow me up.
This is unprecedented. I've never seen someone just wield. Anyway, right. Sorry, you're the reincarnation of the saint of this tomb.
Yes.
What is her name, by the way?
Well, you sound more and more like my type of person as well.
This guy's into blue girls.
He's more accurately into girls.
In general.
In general.
I hadn't picked that up, you know.
Yeah, I think he just dislikes men.
Didn't really cross my mind that he was a girls person, you know?
Right. Well, I guess it would be really weird for you to raid your own tomb, so I guess you're not the people we're looking for.
Pretty sure it's more of the.
Well, you're not the people
the order?
my group is looking for, anyway.
So,
Wait,
where
you're
did
looking for
Sarah
people
go?
as well?
That sounds eerie. What's your group?
Oh, sorry. I said I'm Captain Raylo at your service. Captain of the 3rd Legion.
Oh my
Oh,
god! You're the group that's converging on this position!
Okay. I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.
What? Where are you? Why were you leaving? We've only just
Going to Atrigate. Bye.
I'll tell him where we're going. He may follow us.
Does
What
she
brings-
know I'm not actually here?
where did she
Oh,
go?
really?
What brings
gonna
the
stick my
3rd
hand in.
Legion this
Your
far
hand just
out
goes straight
here?
through him.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm just projecting myself here.
That makes a lot more sense.
Hey, Luna,
You
where
think
did
I could
Senra
just
go?
teleport into this place? It's shielded against
What,
everything.
Logan?
In fact, it's a bit of a miracle I even managed to get through this.
Did we
Do you
lose
think
our
it maybe
Senra?
has something to do with the aforementioned desecration?
Probably.
And the fact that they're making clones off of her body?
Look, I know I shouldn't be saying this, but you did ask nicely, though. Well, we're here because the commander got a personal mission through his terminal, like a direct request from the palace to be in position around this area.
Our prayers work. I'm going to high five Seth.
No,
No,
don't
no.
high five me. This happened much earlier than what we just did.
Did it?
The 3rd Legion, we heard from it earlier. The 3rd Legion has been converging on this place.
The first captain and I have
Before.
been astrally projecting everywhere, trying to figure out why we'd need to be in the area.
I'm assuming that's why it's the 3rd Legion's this close to Atrogate at the moment.
They're not that close. They're just on the southern border.
Well, it was just a bit of an abnormal movement.
Ah,
At least
well,
that's what these people had said.
If you met my commander, you'd understand.
Well, it's only
Wonderful
what the Lord
fellow,
Protector
but a bit zealous.
was concerned about.
Don't worry about that, though. I'm a much more laid-back guy.
Yeah, that seems to be spouting some classified information. I wonder how your superiors would react if they found out.
Will you stop threatening people?
I wonder how the Lord Protector
What
would react
authority
if
do
he
you
found out.
have?
His
have no
face.
authority.
Do you say that out loud?
No,
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
he's annoying me!
Does Ahi
Oh.
say that?
Oh,
Yes.
His face stops. and colour drains from it. The Lord Protector?
He's here. His dreadnought is
He's
outside.
here!
Not here, in the
Ah.
region.
He's also looking into this whole thing because it's kind of a little personal for him.
Also, he definitely knows.
Hey!
I'm fairly certain this was mentioned.
Are you
to us.
alright?
No, oh no, I'm fine. Do not worry about me.
The Tesmeri are pretty suspicious of you.
Also, there's a divine beast walking around.
Oh, yeah, we
That's not particularly good.
noticed that, but the commander told us to steer clear.
Oh.
I would have quite minded divine beast hunting. You know, because they're not a threat to a captain of the Imperial Legion, at least. He's
Well,
beginning to get a bit of his colour back now.
It's a
But,
very good thing that you turned up, actually.
Oh! Okay.
Yes. Well, we've picked up some extremely interesting information on this little journey of ours.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should listen. It would
I-
only be respectful.
Oh god.
I
Should we
really
also
don't
mention
fucking
Van
like this
Helsing,
guy.
maybe?
You know,
You're
Seth,
gonna get
are you sure
possessed
you
by
should tell
this
this
dude.
information to him before we tell our, employer?
Can we see some actual identification?
Oh! Oh, of course! Anything to put your mind at ease.
Alright, I'm
Ma'am.
writing this down.
Wait,
Okay.
shit. Can a projection
one.
be evil?
Not really, no.
No, because it's
Oh,
just an
fuck,
illusion.
he can still be evil!
Absolutely.
Is there perhaps some way we could meet in person to talk about this? Projections
Maybe
are,
over drinks.
Oh no.
I like the way you think. Well, I'm sure I could... He turns around. What? Oh, sir? Yes? No? I'm talking
no.
to a group
Manager's trying to muscle in.
group of local... Yeah, they seem to have some information. No, I can handle this. I can... no, sir!
Oh god.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh no.
Ah, great. We went
That was
from
a
creep to
tangent.
creep.
Well. This seems
Poor
a bit
Otterly
more
is
my
just
speed.
stuck in the middle.
Friends, this is the first captain. Captain, this is the group who are just... You have information.
About what?
Can we see the full picture?
I have no clue
Yes,
what
please.
you're talking about, sir.
About why
He
we
looks
were
old.
summoned here.
Oh, jeez.
Where is
What
his
happened to his
face?
face?
About why
Yeah.
we don't specifically
God damn
know
it.
why you've been summoned, but it seems like you picked up on us praying, and that's why.
I
you're
really don't
specifically
think
here.
that was it.
First
I
captain.
think it was part of why they've actually targeted us here,
First captain.
not why they're in the region.
You know, I can handle this. Don't worry. I will report all information. Do not waste your time on anything that is not necessary. If I find out this has been a wild goose chase, I will reprimand you.
Someone's been cloning the saint, the Samsaran saint, and
Why
trying
are we
to
giving this information to them?
possibly clone their spirit. Because they'll find out anyway. They'll be really mad if we haven't. We
Captain,
think it was
keep
Isatis
talking
who
to
started
them.
it.
I need to go report this to the commander immediately.
Oh no.
Yay!
Wait, how many of them are there? How many captains are there?
One
It's
per
the-
ship.
Captains.
It depends on the legion. Do
On
you
this
ask that to him
legion.
in person, though?
I am asking him that. How many captains are
very
there?
well.
There are 9 of us in the 3rd Legion.
Yeah, but we've currently been tasked to hunt the person that is
Well, if our
causing these clones to pop up.
goals align, I'm sure I can arrange a diplomatic visit to speak personally.
I mean,
I
if
think
you
it
want,
would
we
be
We
can
can
go
extremely
say hi
bring
to
in the Lord
Pen for
Protector
you.
too.
Oh,
I think it's extremely important that all of us at least converge.
You
so that
might,
we can...
if the Lord Protector's gonna be involved, you might want my commander instead. And that conversation will be, a bit high stakes.
Uh-huh.
We've been in higher stakes. We've met the High Judge. It was
Grand Judge.
Grand Judge.
Who are you people?
You know,
You're-
just some
We're
average mercenaries.
mercenaries!
Did we mention we killed
Your
Dracula?
new
we believe
stepmama. I don't know.
We killed Dracula.
Oh yeah, we killed Dracula.
Oh!
Here's Dracula. I pull out Dracula.
Oh, I heard about you guys.
Wait, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
the
we also
judici-
brought back Van Helsing, but that was recent.
Yeah, Van Helsing is alive
The
again.
judges were in an absolute uproar for days about it.
Right, you guys still have something that
Why were they in uproar?
you took from us.
Oh, they wanted all of you killed.
Uh,
Corruption. You know how they get. They're a very devoted bunch.
So you're saying that they'd be pretty against the idea of someone coming into contact with magics derived from artifacts of a different living god or something?
You're not from the Empire, are you, dear?
No, I'm from Ocean.
Ah, they are special over there.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's right by the ocean.
Are you sure we can't arrange a
Technically, I'm from the Ocean. I floated ashore.
initial meeting, perhaps, before the higher-ups get involved?
Well, if
That'd
you want to come to
probably be a good
Atricate,
idea.
then maybe.
Alright, I will send a request to the Tesmeri contacts. I think I still have a friend or two. No, she hates me. He definitely hates me.
You could ask for Mogarth.
Ask
That
for Mogarth, tell
Old
him
Bat
that we
is
sent
still
you.
alive?
I mean, he's in charge of the region now.
Careful, or he'll bet you with a stick.
I've done nothing to him.
He'll do it anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Alright, thanks for letting me know. I will see you back in the city. Looking forward to it.
I suggest you just burst in wearing all of your
Fucking what a
imperial
weirdo.
regalia.
So, Seth,
out of
is all
character,
of the
fucking
Empire
love
like
this
that?
guy.
Because, man,
Sorry?
This guy is fucking great.
Of the 4 captains of the 3rd Legion I've found stuff for, he is by far the most,
Loose?
yes.
I vote we keep
Wait,
him.
what do you mean loose?
And you know
Cool.
exactly what I mean when I say loose.
Let's just give... can I give... Why can't I zoom in on every picture? It's really annoying. I can only do it for handouts. So yes, congratulations. I was thinking how to get those guys in. I thought it'd be later. But hey, you've got the 3rd Legion involved in the story now.
Yay!
Now we know why they were coming over.
you wanted to flirt with him, Han? Really?
Oh my god.
Duh!
Okay, I
Gross.
just saw the tweet.
I'll be honest. Despite some personal quirks,
Uh-huh.
It
I guess
is-
I assume most of them are like that.
It is worth noting that the legions are notoriously less loose compared to other military groups in the Empire. Mainly because each commander is given free rein to organize their legion as they see fit. Which can include, but is not limited to, pardoning criminals as long as they serve in the legion.
Jesus.
What if the Anivore is working in a legion now?
Legions are almost entirely immortal crude.
Maybe he's an immortal now.
There are only 4 legions for a reason. You can't get that many immortals. So,
Alright. So, I guess we go back to the city now.
I mean, that's the direction in which the Senras are meant to be, so at least
know-
we'd be moving That
Also,
Is that somewhere on the map somewhere?
did we, Right, where is our Senra? I've been asking this.
Oh, no,
Oh,
she's
she-
not on the map. Sorry, but she'll be with you.
she should.
Okay.
So,
Right. We never really decided a date or location to meet with him, did we?
he'll find you.
Yeah. I presume if we told him the person to speak to, he's gonna be ending up either in the tower or somewhere else equally as important.
Are they just gonna march in here, or is he gonna come by himself as an envoy? Like,
Can I look around the sky?
is there just a bunch of ships flying through?
Can I see the ship?
No. They are not in Tesmeri airspace, which includes coastal regions.
They did not, declare war, pretty much.
What kind of ship do they have again? Is it a dreadnought?
Oh, a legion would have its own personal fleet to deliver it, which will consist of at least one dreadnought, yes.
Gosh.
So yes, you may travel. All the way back along the same path, returning to Atrogate.
On my riding otter. Hacha!
I forget you can do that now.
Sort of.
Need
He's
shrink
still not
person.
that big, so I sort of have to just walk while straddling him.
You arrive in Atrogate.
Alright, Sandra. Where you sent him?
Let's go see Luna's dead dad.
I can't pinpoint it anymore. What?
Alright, so they're somewhere in the city.
When
Have
did
you
you
tried
lose the
looking
ability
down?
to? When we got into Atrogate?
Yeah.
Didn't you say that it was around here?
So if we head just outside of Atrogate, do you think you'll be able to pinpoint it then?
Probably. If we get far enough away.
Okay,
So
let's
it's far enough away. from
lead
them.
her away to find out exactly where she loses track.
So you're
And
going
where
to
they are from when we are.
slowly circle the entire
We're going
town.
to triangulate, yes.
Yeah, we'll just use triangulation.
Right, so,
Just
after a few times of trying this, every single time you get away from the town, the direction is always towards Atrogate.
Oh boy.
Right, but is
Somewhere
it
in that.
towards
The strength.
Atrogate in general, or is it a specific direction?
I'm going to take a guess and say the tower.
It
Their
does
strength
seem
or
to be
signal?
seen to be towards the tower somewhat.
Well, that seems promising. Let's head to the
Well,
tower anyway.
Yeah,
Seeing as that's
let's
where
get
Mogarth
in
is.
there.
Plan
probably
on
railroad.
going there anyway.
Yeah, Seth, shouldn't we report about our findings to our actual employer?
Oh,
You
that's what
travel.
we're going to the tower for.
To the
Bloody
tower!
panic.
And you arrive and are bustled in under, very quickly by guards, into a very heated debate.
Uh-oh.
Tannic, where are you, you dirty coward?
We can't just let Imperial troops into our territories, let alone the town.
It was Seth's idea.
He also prayed.
I also prayed.
I don't think it's worth it. What are they going to do? Are they going to be helpful? Are they going to... Shut up! I'm agreeing with you, you crazy old bastard! We don't really have a choice. This is a diplomatic request, and I'm not about to cause an incident or insult them by rejecting it just because we don't want it. I have to think of the entire nation, not just this region.
Seth, who was the Legion ordered by again to come here?
It came in order straight from the palace, apparently.
Which could
Yeah,
mean
I don't
judicial.
think these guys have actually seen. Hey guys, we found the original Senra.
Yeah, are you guys
We
done? Can we
know.
report?
Didn't we already
Do
tell
you?
them that?
I don't remember.
Yeah, we already
showing
told them that.
She
I
watched
thought-
me strangle that copy of her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was horrifying. I'm going to see that for years.
Mogarth definitely wasn't there for that bit because she was pretending to be Mogarth at the time.
Yeah.
We walked in with
Important thing to
Mogarth.
note. Turns out not all of the Senras are a hive mind.
Yeah,
As in, we found a clone who wasn't evil.
Ah! Tannic goes over to a board and just rubs off a mass of theories. God damn it!
Don't worry, she melted.
Is that how
Also,
normal
have we
science
mentioned the
is?
fact that they're not actually cloned out of Visitus, apparently, but they're cloned out of the Saint?
Yeah, speaking of that, we found a tomb of the Empire dedicated to the Saints.
That explains.
we,
Okay, now we definitely can't refuse the
We
Imperials.
dealt with the bear. I
That's
pull out
why
the
I
bear's
felt
skull.
it was important that we all met.
Mogar,
Alright,
I am hereby ordering you to permit them access to your city.
Oh, is Lord
I
Protector here? Sorry. I
will
missed that.
go up to their ship when it arrives and speak with their commander.
Also, we have Darksbane, Blessed Lance of the Emperor.
yep, that, and we've had a small conversation with Captain Nellen Rallo and the first captain of
Oh,
the
they
Third
know.
Legion.
We
They're
know.
already here.
Right.
I didn't!
Does that Rallo guy annoy you as much as he did to me?
Right, old Rallo. Oh, he and I used to go out when I was a young lad.
Oh man, he's an immortal and you're not. That's
Yeah.
gotta be gutting.
Oh, he was an immortal when I met him.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Oh, so he's into older dudes.
What? No, we
Don't
went
think he's
picking
into
up
older dudes.
chicks. And then we threw them at the cats nearby. It was horrifying to watch.
Oh no.
He's
Horrifying.
fucked up.
Well, Luna's into him.
Tannic's just gonna go, look. You haven't seen much of this, but in case you didn't realize, he's a bit crazy and his memory isn't what it used to be.
Yeah,
Hey, Morgoth,
well,
Tannic said
Tannic,
bad
we're
stuff
not
about you.
convinced that you're a real person, so let's not be
This
throwing stones
again!
from glass houses.
Lord Protector, please! Tannic!
Hit him with a
Don't
stick,
make
Morgoth.
demands of the Lord Protector, Tannic.
Also,
You
your
will
bear problem
forgive
is dealt with.
Yeah, we got your bear. I'll just brandish this bear skull.
He was a brave
At
bear.
least the threat is gone. And our people can have some measure of peace.
How
What
dare
about the
you
Divine
call him a
Beast
threat,
threat?
Tannic? He was a hero!
I
He
mean, that
saved
was
us
the Lord
all.
Protector.
That was me,
Yeah.
not
Oh,
Tannic.
sorry. Well, I'm going to tell Tannic
Why
off
does
for it anyway.
everybody yell at me?
Because you're dead and it doesn't matter.
Wow.
He's dead!
Yeah, we can show you his corpse.
Also, they know already that Senra and the other lady are not dead, right? Like, where's the other lady?
They are there.
Where is Thea?
Okay.
Thea is guarded and safe within the hospital wing.
And where's her brother?
Why the hell would I know?
I don't know,
Because
it
he's
just
been
feels like we
organising
should
shit
probably
in the
find him.
And where is Van Helsing? Where
Oh
did
yeah,
you
where's
leave
Van
her again?
Helsing?
Oh, she was in the same wing.
Oh good.
Okay.
2 guards are now unconscious and we have no idea where she's gone.
Oh no!
Oh, we lost Van Helsing! We found a new
Not
objective
We
for
again.
left
session,
you
guys.
with Van Helsing for, like, what, a few hours? How did you lose her in that short amount of time?
Right, it's Van Helsing.
Well, it turns out an incredibly powerful being can overpower the guards pretty easily, even with some form of mental damage. And, oh boy, they might have some now. We'll get that fixed. Don't worry.
Oh,
we'll go
by the
try
way,
it.
speaking of fixing things, do any of you know how to repair crystals?
Memory crystals.
Memory crystals, yes.
Yeah, why?
Holds up memory crystal. Found
It's
this.
either from Misatis or possibly the original Senra.
Ooh,
But that
that's
seems unlikely.
old. Can I?
Yeah, we're not.
I don't know,
I mean,
can you?
you can try and fix it.
Yeah, sure, pass it over. Okay, so it's
I don't trust Tannic with anything.
old type. It's got. Oh, that's not good. That's right into the core.
I heard he wet himself until he was 30.
Need to I need to rewrite The architecture
Just
of an
whispering that to the
artificial
Lord
structure to
Protector.
bypass.
First
the
static
damage.
has gone is holding hands with a girl.
I need a. Let's see if. He's off in his own world now.
Poor Tannic.
Nah, it's fine. It's Static.
It's not our fault he's dead.
Who's in here? In this, room at the moment?
I think it's us, the Lord Protectorate.
Look on the
Vods.
tower, and that's who's there.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the four, leaders
Alright.
of the town.
The Lord Protector
Including
puts it
us.
to his ear, goes,
Wait, what about Lenny?
yes. Yes, Archdruid. Yep. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Archpriest too. Yep, understood. Yep. Really? Only two hard.
Priest.
Really? Oh. Okay, yes, I understand your concerns, but we shall go forward with the vote. Thank you for your time.
Are the Imperial guys here too?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Jet.
Okay.
The vote's
I
on
am
whether
happy
the
to
weapons are
inform
in
you
place.
that by a 2-to-1 vote, they are granting authorization for one ship to enter Tesmeri territory with the Imperial leaders.
I got to
Did
say,
they
guys,
specify
I
which
think
ship?
this is above our pay grade.
We agreed any except their dreadnought.
Oh, okay.
Aww.
Yeah. One ship, you say? Oh.
It's the Imperial Palace, which was a ship all along.
I recommend you all get some rest. It will take probably a day at full speed.
Let's see. Did we ever confirm if Thea's brother
Yeah,
was
that's
part
the
of
other.
order?
Thea's brother is definitely involved in this somehow. That or there's some other random half-drow dude around.
Right.
Oh, I remember. They do. Jump drives are for emergency use.
They jumped in when the Divine Beast attacked.
And when the Lord Protector was particularly enraged. When people begged him not to.
But yeah, Thea's brother is
Or-
definitely involved in this.
I remember that boy. Always a strange one.
Well, can we get a search
What's
warrant
his
out
name?
for him? Because he probably holds quite a bit of information as to why this is
Oh,
happening.
what was his name?
Also Losseric.
Well, yes, obviously.
Jimmy Losseric.
No, that would be ridiculous. Yeah, I think it was Talon?
Talan Losseric. Okay.
Or something with a T.
Ten Losseric.
No! If I use the
What?
architect...
Did people not name their children after the Lord Protector?
That would be weird, I feel.
Let's see.
I know at least 3 other Ahis.
You get more looks.
It's a
Panic.
traditional witch name.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I do agree. You all look a bit rough and tumble. Maybe you should rest?
Oh, we,
What do you
Rough
mean?
and tumble means.
I'm old. I don't care what it means. You know what I meant. Goddamn brats with their youthfulness and
Pits, falls, and
Oh, God,
kids,
a question for you.
and their blue eyes, white
Well,
dragon.
what is it now?
Seeing how you know the boy we're talking about, do you think you could see if you can scry on him?
Could
can
we
find
do
out
it
his
if we
location.
had some of Thea's blood? Try and scry on her direct blood relatives.
I could probably try tomorrow.
Okay. That works.
That works for us, yeah. Then we'll go take a nap after this.
Using this guy, he kicks Tannic. I'm
That also
working!
works, though.
How long do you think you'll take to figure that out, Tannic?
Oh, I've already got a theory, actually. I think I can bypass the damaged structures with my own crystal patch, and then if I use a quick
Alright, we're gonna
teleport
go sleep.
portal, and place it exactly at the junction where the two arcane circuits meet. Oh, they've gone.
I'm still listening.
I mean, I was interested.
So if we put the micro portal there, we can bridge the gap and access the damaged parts of the crystal. And if we do so, we can probably bypass the entire damaged structure without causing any data loss or damage to the other superstructure regions, which have been weakened by whatever has hit this, some sort of acidy, mulchy mess.
If
Luna's going to pat him on the head and go to bed.
If I got you enough memory crystals by the same person, do you think you could make a simulacrum of a person?
Oh, probably. It's probably advanced, just like this. Oh, this is
Excuse
exciting,
me?
actually. Oh, I could do so many things. And then the Lord Protector at this point. Incoming.
Uh-oh. I put out my umbrella.
There goes
Pop.
our nap.
Hello, my
you?
Lord Protector. Oh, it's a pleasure to... They didn't say you'd be here.
I'm going to languish in my chair and be like, hello, Relo.
There's a very upset-looking official who no longer has a chair. Oh, well, hello. It's good to meet you in person.
And where is your commander?
Oh, he'll be on his way, but the pomp and circumstance of a diplomatic meeting requires him to stay on board the ship. Oh, hello again. Oh, you're a fantastic... Meteor tries to loom over the fancy boy, and then gets a sort of sense and backs off.
Poor bird. He's trying.
Predators.
He
No,
can tell.
they're outmatched.
He can tell when something is that powerful.
Meteor needs his own immortal tears.
Well, I just well, it's a pleasure to stay, but obviously I shouldn't be the diplomatic contact with the head of your state. So,
Oh, no, please stay.
yes, I would quite like to see what you have to say. Oh, would you? Oh,
10 likes meeting you people.
yes, I
Good
do.
pal.
Hello.
We've got them way too familiar with the Lord Protector.
Oh no, he likes this. He likes unnerving the Imperials. So he's
That's
playing
what
along to unnerve this guy.
feel
So
you're not
what
up to-
were you intending to do here so early? Oh, I just thought I'd meet with the people who were in the tomb so that I could collate information. Maybe a nice environment like a dinner or a pub. That sounds wonderful. I shall come too.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
Okay.
Oh!
Why do we always end up taking really powerful people to dinner?
Shall we? Let's head out into the city.
Of course, sir. Of course. How could I refuse either of you?
Tanik,
I'm going
what's
to.
what's the most
I'm
high-end
going to
restaurant
shoot
in this
high
town?
here. I'm going to offer my arm to the Lord Protector.
Of course. Come on.
So,
Oh.
sly look at Raylo.
Tanik, please guide us to the highest-end restaurant in this town, because it seems the Empire is paying.
Oh, of course, yes, I am, right, yes, obviously. I'd be a horrible guest if I wasn't.
You are already being paid by being in the presence of the Lord Protectorate, are you not?
It is an honor.
It's an enriching experience.
You'll want the, you'll, probably want the Lion's Head, restaurant and inn.
Ah, very well.
It can be found in the Eastern District, I think. Yes, I think I know where it is. Come, let us go.
Luna's gonna make sure Raylo comes along by literally dragging him along.
Oh, he doesn't try and resist
not.
if you're dragging him, by the way. Oh, of course. Don't know to worry about me. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Meanwhile, on the 3rd Legion ship. Okay, keep the scry on him at all times and broadcast it to the entire Legion.
Yes! Yes! I like this!
We're going to tell him so much information.
Oh no, they just
By
want
the
to see
way,
him
it's
get
very
made fun
important
of.
you
Wait,
guys clicked
so-
the link that I posted in chat.
This whole
Just
encounter's
make sure you
being
looked.
broadcast.
At the link? Okay, sure. I'm just gonna copy it so it doesn't open on...
This whole encounter's being broadcast to the Legion.
Yeah, no!
Yes.
So, you head up to the Eastern District, where a bunch of very posh people sort of look at you briefly and go, ugh, and then they saw the Lord Protector and go, oh, and then leave.
The street gets cleared.
I mean,
Adventurers.
Clean.
Ugh. Look at them. Is that the fucking Lord Protector? Everyone off the streets. We're
we
going.
haven't actually cleaned up ever since being blasted with acid and fire, but
Oh, the Lord Protector doesn't care. Nor does Nilin. He is a military
yeah,
man.
I'm not surprised. You like some dirty. Okay,
And
let's
you
open the
arrive.
line.
Oh, Lord, waiter. Oh, Lord the Protector. Of course we have a seat for you. Come right this way.
Oh,
Oh.
he is very French.
This is pretty exciting.
My outrageous Tesmeri accent.
Yeah.
And they're all seated at a large table, and the rest of the guests are like, oh, how wonderful. Check, please. Except for a few onlookers who are like, oh, dinner and a show. Ooh.
I wonder who will die first.
And the Lord Protector's like, I recommend the local haddock. It is quite wonderful. They do it in a brilliant sauce.
Ooh.
You cook your fish around here?
Well, we can't all have every local custom.
True.
Now then, our wonderful guests, why don't you humor us? Show us how you entertain people in the Empire.
Yes! A show! A show with dinner!
Well, far be it from me to deny a lady's request. He stands up and goes, well, there are a few things I can do. Should I give you options, or would you like to be surprised? Because I'm good at surprises.
Surprises.
Alright. He stands back and then waves his arms out, and green magic starts to erupt from them and form a sort of flow of magic behind him as it slowly becomes an image. A field at first, and as it does, music begins to play. A hauntingly beautiful theme.
Of course he's a Bart.
And as it does, he begins to sing a song in what is technically common, but is more accurately known as Old Imperial. So imagine a very posh form of common. Excellent for singing.
But also presumably a little bit dodgy when you're in an ex-imperial colony.
Technically. So, he sings a song. It is a song about passion and loss. About the joys of the temporary. And about living life to the fullest.
Feels a bit ironic coming from an immortal.
Yes, perhaps. Even the wait
I'm
staff
going
actually
to,
stops for a moment to pay attention to his performance.
I'm going to pointedly not pay attention.
Is it a good performance?
I'm gonna GM roll this one because I don't actually have his performance stats.
You didn't expect him to perform
No.
this session? Come on now.
While the performance is wonderful, you can tell he has nerves.
Yes, he's fucking up.
And while certainly you would consider him like a top grade singer, the image behind him is perhaps a little insecure. It flickers somewhat where it should be confident. His voice doesn't carry quite the right emotion, no matter how impeccable it is.
Aha, he has performance anxiety.
Oh yes!
Poor bastard.
But he powers through, and upon seeing Ahi pointedly being a bit
Aloof.
aloof, he tries to put a little more into the visuals.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And
Blinds everyone.
he starts trying to introduce more watery themes.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
Oh dear.
While again, it is a beautiful image and it's well crafted, you can't help but feel that part of it is out of place.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I'm gonna
trying
lean
too
over to
hard.
Ahi and whisper to her that he's fucking up. Just, obvious show of whispering something and pointing.
I know. It's kind
Yes.
of cute, though.
Fucking sucks.
His performance ends, and you can see a little bead of sweat going down the side of his face. The staff erupts in applause, not having noticed the discrepancies.
Bravo!
And
Very
even the
good.
Lord Protector claps. Although, to be fair, when he claps, it's a very loud boom.
He claps in silences.
Oh.
Not bad. I would say you would come in second at the non-immortal magic competition at the games.
Mm.
What an oddly specific statement.
But
You
No,
are...
I have a good,
Oh yeah, we came
I
in
have a
first.
good frame of
Yeah.
reference.
I'm gonna nudge.
well, I clearly couldn't compete with, you and that sort of thing.
Oh nonsense! Don't listen to DM.
I'm
He's
just
possessed by a
I'm
devil.
just a dabbler in such arts. I have to admit, as a warrior, it's hard to sometimes connect to the more cultural side
Cross-classed.
of matters.
Now then, Captain Rallo and Mr. Lord
Please.
Protectorate, how about we share a drink?
Please do not use my title while I'm here. It feels way too formal.
Imperial Captain Rello.
He pointedly turns to Ahi and Luna and says, "Please call me
Oh.
Nellen."
Oh god! Fucking Christ!
Very well, Nellen.
Sure thing, Rello.
Does that rhyme with melon?
Why, yes, it does.
Or do you mean melon, as in friend in Dwarvish?
I don't speak Dwarvish, I'm afraid. One of the languages I didn't
Really?
pick up.
Anyway,
I think
I'm pulling
you'd
out.
pick them up eventually, given an eternity.
I'm pulling out the bottle, the good bottle.
Oh my
Ah.
god!
I thought that was
So,
being played for Morwen.
Right. Waiter. Could I get a bottle of your finest for the table, please?
Oh,
Make that three bottles.
well then, Lord Protector. While he tries that, why don't we try a glass of this? And glass down in front of him.
I would, but, I have to be, on duty. I can't be seen putting a bad example
Oh.
to the troops.
But
This
isn't
is
that
recommended by
Yeah,
Morwenna.
alcohol that the
Rowena
Emperor got
Gwyn's
drunk off.
favourite?
Sorry, what? You all spoke at once?
Sorry, yeah.
We're all saying
We
the
were
same
pretty much
thing.
saying thing. Isn't that Morwenna Gwyn's favourite, Logan?
Yes, it is
That she
recommended
drank
by
with
her.
the Emperor?
Lady
Indeed.
Gwyn's favourite, hmm?
The one thing that could get the
She is a
Emperor
personal
himself
friend.
drunk.
Oh, is she? Well, far be it from me to be outdone.
This is just a session of name dropping.
You can just
They're all
see
the important
Nellen in the
people,
background going, "Who are these people?"
How bad did we derail your original plans over, by the way?
Oh, no, I was partly planning this as a potential.
I think
Awesome.
we've
How
gone
do you plan for
geographically in the right
everything?
direction.
This is
I
is the
was
shit we
trying
do.
to... The thing I was uncertain of was how I was going to introduce the captain to this session. And you just fucking opened the door.
Anxious session where he has to perform in front of very powerful people.
That part I wasn't prepared for, I will admit freely. So, yes, I suppose, we can have that as well, but, it should make a good night. Well, yes, but first, before things get too much, we should really begin discussions. Such as what is going on, why you are here, and what our two empires can gain from cooperating on this matter. Oh, yes, of course. I would first of all love to hear the story of everything that's happened first. Because,
My. Responding to a question with a question.
meanwhile, on the Third Legion ship, there's a betting ring going on as to when Naylan fucks up.
Well, I shall.
There's an additional betting ring as to whether anyone ends up, and Nellen gets to end up taking anyone home, and or whether the Lord Protector is going to cockblock Nellen.
Yes.
Yes, almost definitely.
What did they think of his
I mean,
performance?
They could, they don't have to cockblock each other.
The hype about this has only accelerated since the commander himself saw what was going on and has now brought his commander's chair down to the viewing area.
Oh my god. The fuck is
How long until
happening?
they're broadcasting this back to the palace?
Anyway, I am going to just quickly regale them with the tale of what's been happening ever since we've arrived. With a flute solo!
You have a flute?
How?
It's the very
You just keep
first-
going, and then the
No, it's interpretive. It's interpretive jazz flute.
At the end of your performance, there's another polite round of applause from the Round Standards, and the Lord Protector goes, I didn't get it. I'm going to be honest here. And Nellen's like, how could you not? Did you not notice the subtle tones implying the emotional points? And, the conflict was so well done.
I don't think there's anything to be got.
Anyway, so we were called in to defeat this bear, pull out the skull, and we
Which we
found
did.
out that he was being controlled along with an army of these wolves, pull out some of the wolf heads, and these birds.
This
pull
is
out
going to
some of the
devolve
wolf-
into a
the
puppet
eagle
show,
tongues,
isn't it?
That's a show and tell.
by a bunch of clones of the saint, the Samsaran saint.
Do you pull
They're
out
made
the
out of this stuff. I
Yeah,
pull
there
out
we
my
go.
jar of Senra.
I'm expecting Ahi to get out the
the Dracula ashes?
no, the voodoo dolls.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's
just-
true.
Nellen finds a strange
Those voodoo
desire
dolls
to
are
flirt
pinned
with the
to
goo.
a sash on me.
Oh god.
It's female goop.
Gross.
Don't stick your
fine.
dick in goop.
There is now a new betting pool going on the Dreadnought.
Will he stick his dick?
Oh.
What other things does she have in that sack?
Oh,
Anyway, the whole
Dragging
thing.
those ashes
Not
on
to
there?
show certain things in that bag.
Anyway,
The
this is
heart
the
of
heart
a
of the Wanderer.
Entire room explodes. The Legion ship jumps in overboard and blows up the town.
But yeah, so the whole thing was set in motion by Satis, who was another of Luna's past lives,
Do you pull out the
who
skull?
Ten knows very well.
You have an impressive repertoire.
Yeah. Let's see.
What
What
to
else
call
is
it?
Anyway, we came here after defeating Dracula. Here's his ashes, and
And the son of Dracula.
his son, who I've only got an eyeball now, but we killed him about 3 times.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's not wrong.
and also here's a bunch of vampire teeth. Just pal that.
But
Is
yeah,
that everything in the bag?
And it's not everything in the bag, but most of it's just trail rations.
And here's a mountain of trail rations.
Here's some villager guts.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Next
and
to the
here
trail
is
Russians.
a pile of villager guts, which are plagued with some kind of magical plague
Oh, you mean the
derived from
corruption that they
energy
want to kill us
of
from?
outsiders.
Meanwhile,
So-
on the Third Legion ship, everyone's just now giving the commander money and going, "How the hell did you guess that?"
Yes.
He was the one who gave them the heart in the first place. Which is
But,
how they made the plague. That's a good
yeah, we
point.
killed-
Hopefully they won't connect 2 and 2.
We killed some Senras. Panic maybe a fake one.
Luna has a dimensional knife.
Right,
Yep.
there's a flip side dimension
I
where.
show my knife.
Oh, right, actually, I want to check. I
Oh,
wanna
right,
check
and,
the captain in the mirror.
He
This is a good
flip side
point.
version.
does not have a reflection.
Alright.
Because
Actually,
he's from outside the reach.
I
of
mean,
it.
we were also outside.
I'm gonna look
Yeah,
through
but
the
we
mirror and
went
see if there's
there
anything
first.
fucky like around the area we're currently in. Any Senras?
Not inside the restaurant.
No,
You
no,
just
no,
open
the
it, you see
flip
3
side.
Senras eating.
Is there a 10, by the way?
There is no 10.
Oh, good. He's too
But
powerful
yeah,
for it.
we
yeah,
when
this
All
Alright,
thing
looks
and
like
the
a
corruptive plague that Senra was using to control all of this came from half of Darksbane, Blessed Lance of the Emperor, which we have now reformed, and Seth is wielding it. Seth, show them Darksbane.
make it look like it comes out of the bag, though.
Oh yeah, I'll just
I'm
put
just
the bag
going
in
to
front
play.
of her.
I'm just going to place it on the table.
A bolt of light shoots out.
As you look at it, you realise it's gone back to a weird artifact shard thing.
Oh, good. It didn't last long. Well, it's at least the shard of a weapon.
I mean, it looks like a whole artifact now. It just doesn't look like a lance.
I'm going to begin sweeping my collection back into the bag.
Anyhow, after that, the Divine Beast attacked,
Can
and we were.
I? He Nella points at the shard.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. He grabs it, and in his hands it transforms into a lance. And then it teleports out of his hand. And now
Yes,
it's in
Keyblade.
Seth's hand.
It's a Keyblade!
Ah, the one chooses the wizard, apparently.
Seth, I know you're not really a mage, but that's not a wand.
And you don't have to
Arguably,
Why
it's
not?
a
I
very
just heard
long
it
one.
somewhere.
Oh,
did you
that's
hear that?
going to make things difficult.
Wait,
Wait.
switch
I
on the
can't-
Wait.
Chop off his
Man.
hand.
I have had my suspicions. Are you a follower of the Emperor?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, that's
Armor
fine
covered
then.
in Imperial
Woo.
sigils.
Man, if only I had gotten my hands on that thing.
Wouldn't want this thing to get in the wrong hands now, would we?
It's. I mean, I would like to report to the to the commander that that someone else was wielding a weapon of the Emperor.
Like a devil worshipper,
Someone else?
Logan.
How
A
oddly
devil
specific.
worshipper.
I don't worship no devils.
Someone possessed by an archdevil, Logan.
I am not possessed at all.
So
Did we
goes
skip
Mephi.
over
Right
any of
now.
the details with the order?
Oh, right, yeah, the Order is involved, but we're not sure to what extent now. We're pretty sure that Flipside Senra was involved in the Order, maybe. Isatis was definitely in the Order.
Do we want to pull out all of our notes? We
I
have
am
many notes.
Yeah.
especially
We should show literally
Oh,
all
yeah.
of them.
We're
You
going
show
to pull out the notes as well.
food arrives during this, and you sort of shuffle them away. You have delicious meals
Oh, very good.
Haddock.
of your choice. It's 3-course,
Oh, yes.
of
3
course.
courses of haddock.
No.
Haddock sorbet.
Oh,
And you get back to looking at it. I
Swashbuckling.
mean, The wines arrive. You order extra drinks if you want to. The immortals take their alcohol very well.
Even the good stuff.
10, because 10 is a freaking beast. Nellen, because he does this all the time. And as you do, he begins to muse. I am especially concerned about this reference to sneaking in an army. With my forces as well, that is concerning. But where were they? All my forces are either fighting that divine beast or in the nature's folly above us.
And you definitely don't have any traitors?
They're all completely loyal. I handpicked the crew. I don't understand how anyone could have...
Benra!
Wait,
Yes?
we mentioned that we
Look
saw
up.
that one guy on the other side? That one guy who got us here?
Oh god. They're on the fucking airship, guys!
Isn't the whole point of the order that they work, secretly?
How? No, I fought the Order my entire life. It's how I got this position.
Well, there was
His goal was to guide you to doing something great.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
Mr.
killed
Lord Protectorate.
her. So-
Pretty proud of that.
You didn't fulfill what she wanted you to do, though.
Oddly enough, I don't care what she wanted me to do. She was
But
evil.
what if she set things up so that you had to fulfill it after she died?
Oh, that does sound like her.
We did mention that we were specifically brought in and chosen, and that we also saw I can't even pronounce
How?
this guy's name.
I'm the one who requested you specifically.
Should we also mention that there are order bases apparently in the capital and in the
Wasn't
Republic
meant
too?
to say that.
How did you
requested-
find out about us?
What,
Not
we met
you!
him at the game.
Well, yes.
The
I didn't
game.
care about you.
Aw.
I was testing her. He points
Oh.
at Luna.
Excuse me?
For evilness!
I mean, you are reincarnated evil lady. And good lady. And some other ladies.
I've had my suspicions.
Look, I
But
kind
there's-
of figured this region was tied to both our pasts, and I figured if you were going to do anything that might imply that she was still around, it would be here.
Oh.
And if you prove
Why
me
would
wrong,
I make it that obvious?
I'm
Mr.
just
Lord
going to shuffle
Protectorate,
away
how did
from Luna
you
and
get
closer
to
to Raylo.
I wanted to believe that every time it was as she said, you were reincarnated differently. But I couldn't take that chance.
What's the betting someone learnt of that and decided to take advantage?
I knew what this could entail. I made sure only thy most loyal followers would ever hear of it.
Then you've been betrayed.
By who? Hell,
Shuffle very close.
the original person the only person who actually really knew everything was Mikkelsen, and... Oh, that son of a bitch.
The guy we saw on the other side, yes.
Yeah. Also, may we ask who brought the existence of Luna to your attention?
Wasn't that us the
I
Olympic
met you.
things?
Yeah,
Oh, that
we-
was your
we-
first...
We were at the game.
I guess that was the first time we met.
I made
You-
it very clear who I was.
Yes.
I lost my underwear. Remember?
Yes. Really?
Yeah.
Also,
I never got it back.
Found them.
Wink.
Up there.
it seemed, as much as I enjoy this meal, it seems that the last three remaining Senators may be on your dreadnought.
Yes,
Impossible.
that seems like an important.
No one has been able to get on or off the dreadnought since we arrived here, other than the purge crews who have stayed down here.
Did
Well,
we
what
mention the
happened?
fact
What-
where did the ship come from originally? Were you in the capital at all? Because, there's order stuff everywhere,
I
apparently.
was in Lambu when I left there.
Yeah.
There's one
Yes.
there
Lambu
too,
is the
isn't there?
capital.
No, it's not.
Lambu, where we just pointed out that Mikal may have betrayed you. Furthermore, there is also the flip side that you have to keep in mind, where they may have
Yep.
entered through the flip side.
That's a good point.
Senra does have a
This-
Senra-ometer.
This flip side is an exact copy of this area?
We could check it out
It's
if you
very
want.
red.
How far do we know it goes? And does it
Dunno.
say, include Lambu?
Yes.
Probably.
So, Lord Protector, of course your security is impeccable, but could it not be possible that a force boarded another version of your ship at Lambu? And simply rode with you all the way here?
Nice knowing you, Rayla.
Anyhow, before we continue this train
I
of
wonder
thought,
how big that pot of money is for when he was gonna fuck up.
Raylo, we
Yeah,
have
how's
shared
the
our
rest
side
of
of
the
the
ship
story.
right now?
Everyone has stopped with their antics and is now just going.
Just flying away gradually.
The commander turns to his pilot. Can we get any more speed out of those engines? Like, now. And then, like, a big sign appears in all the decks saying, buckle your pants, and the ship goes
Buckle your
faster.
pants and dance.
Buckle your pants.
Buckle your pants and dance, fool.
But if you don't want to, that's fine.
Damn you, Mogarth!
How did you get here, old man? I'm everywhere. I'm so lost.
Oh,
There's no wizards anymore to deal with my poop.
Oh, no.
I've been holding for days.
they don't call him Iron Sphincter Mogarth for nothing.
Lord Protector, I know this is none of our business, but isn't it time to potty train him?
The Lord Protector is currently looking into the middle distance.
Did we break him?
To kill the Senras.
Anyhow,
He stands up.
Hello.
How do I get to the flip side from here?
have a
Well,
knife that
just
can take
hold
us
our
down.
hands.
Wait. Do we really think it's a good idea for him to be in the flip side?
Let's face it, if he wanted, he could probably break out of the flip side himself.
Are you telling me where I can and cannot go?
I'm
now,
just thinking,
do not
is it
threaten
a good
the lady.
idea to remove you, the main line of defense for Tesmeri from this dimension for
There's
any
also the
amount of
fact
time?
that If
Isn't
you
he
go
only,
into the
like,
flip
one
side,
step
what if
away?
it creates an alternate version of you who's just as strong?
Yeah,
But
that
evil.
that's important. We don't really want a denizen Lord Protector around. We can go in and kill the Senras.
If you just tell us how to get on the
You
ship.
don't need to worry. We're under contract anyway.
At the moment, the Lord Protector's face is twitching.
We've got your
we
beacon.
can take you in if you really insist on it, but we just want to make sure you're aware of the danger.
I think he's well aware.
No, the danger is more to Tesmeri than it is to him.
Yeah, it's not a personal danger.
He smacks the table and part of it breaks.
Bear in mind that Isatis had a lot of time to work with the flip side.
So he just broke the
every
table,
chance there's a trap
really
for you,
annoyed, and Nellen goes, I
Don't say a word. Don't say a word.
Don't. Nellen, no. Do you get? I'll take you upstairs right now if you don't say a word.
And then after going upstairs, he'll walk downstairs.
Okay.
Well, wait, guys. Weren't there... There are flip side versions of people that never entered the flip side. So...
This could potentially already be an issue.
There may already be a Lord Protector, so I don't think there's a lot to lose, especially seeing how we're one step away from just entering the regular dimension again.
Why
No,
don't we
I
go
can't
back
go.
and-
Oh, I hate that woman. How is she so annoying when I killed her?
And necromancers, you know.
You're right.
Love is terrifying.
If anything, she set traps knowing that I'd potentially figure this out.
This guy's got it bad for
Don't say that.
Her hands.
that. Say it
So
no,
we will
no.
go in your stead?
You don't give in.
I have one order for you.
Yes.
No one on that ship is left alive.
Oh.
What? It's your ship.
On the other side of it.
Oh, okay,
Alright.
okay.
Yeah,
What if
we
we
can
find
kill
people
your
who've been
denizens.
taken up there against their will?
You kill him.
Kill them too?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
They're just
There is nothing you can trust up there. The only way to be sure is to purge it all.
Hey, don't we still have that Senra killing thing?
Yeah, we still
I
have
don't
to
think it works in between
But I don't think he
dimensions.
can... Yeah,
Mike.
can you shoot across dimensions, sir?
I can try.
Oh
And
god.
before he just
But that
shoots down
will
his own
involve
dreadnought on this
shooting
side.
at his own dreadnought.
And you! The captain straight back. You are coming with me, and we are going to talk about your commander. But she... wait, he gets
Yeah,
grabbed.
I mean, we can wait
hey!
till the Oh.
No!
Alright.
Damn
I'm just
it!
gonna offer... I'm offering a small prayer to him. May he rest in peace.
Yeah, I asked the twins to spare his soul.